almond flour keto bread is delicious. It tastes like homemade white bread or even better, and it's so soft. The macros per slice is just 0.5 carbs, 5.7 protein, 8.5 fat, and is 107 calories. So to me, I can say it's guilt-free. I strongly advise anyone making this recipe to double or triple the ingredients. It's so good, I ended up using half of my carb allowance enjoying this bread. Firstly, preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 163 degrees Celsius, ensuring you have your oven rack set in the middle of the oven. Grease and line a loaf tin with parchment or baking paper. Just one you have in the cupboard is fine. I have an extra large loaf tin, so my bread turned out wide and thin, but ideally you need an 8.5 by 4.5 inch or a 22 by 12 centimeter loaf tin. And if you don't have a loaf tin and you only have round, that's fine too. Once your tin is lined, lightly grease the paper as well, so your bread does not dry out at the crust. If you're new to my channel, welcome! If you find the information in this video of value to you, please do subscribe and hit the like button so I can continue bringing you great recipes. I post new recipes every week, so do hit the notification bell. Now that your oven is set and your baking tin is lined, let's get on to making this almond flour keto bread. For a single loaf, to a bowl, add 1 1/4 cups of almond flour, and here I'm showing you what to look for if it's your first time buying almond flour. I feel like it's an essential item if you're doing keto or low carb and still want to enjoy carb-like food or the sweet stuff. Next, add 15 grams of coconut flour, then 1 tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener. Then lastly, for the dry ingredients, add 2 tablespoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt. In normal baking, you would sift all the dry ingredients, and so to simulate that, whisk the dry ingredients properly, incorporating all the ingredients and also trying to dissolve any lumps. Okay, set the dry ingredients aside for now, and next we will prepare the egg whites. Grab another bowl that you can use a hand mixer in or use your mixing machine. Add 12 egg whites at room temperature and save 1 egg yolk for later. Then to the egg whites, add a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Then whisk the egg whites on the highest setting until you have them at the stiffest peaks possible, and set that aside for now. Back to the dry ingredients. Add the 1 egg yolk we saved and 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Then mix with your hand until you have the same consistency as I do. The first time I baked this bread, I kind of went in blind, so it's nice to know what to look for. Next, add half of the egg whites to the almond flour batter and first fold it in. Then mix with your hand in a whisking motion until you have an even consistency. Then add the other half of the egg whites and repeat until the batter is evenly incorporated and all one color. At this point, you can also check for lumps and dissolve them, but if you don't, the bread will still come out amazing. Bake for 40 minutes, then remove from the oven, and if you test it with a toothpick, it'll come out clean. I've been caught by bread baking before, and at this point I felt that some of the loaf will still have a doughy texture. So cover the loaf tin with tin foil and bake for a further 20 minutes. The result speaks for itself. If you follow this recipe exactly, you will get to have this yummy almond flour keto bread every day. I've just baked 3 loaves and I wanted to try a herb variation. I added a heaped tablespoon of oregano, a level tablespoon of pepper and crushed garlic, and mixed it into a single loaf portion because I can use it as a pizza base or make Italian meatballs or dollop some creamy chicken. If you prefer the plain, you can also enjoy it with some melted cheese or avocado, and hey, it's bread. You know what to do. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and get baking. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and be well. See ya.